Alright. Now if I was somewhere it was freezing, the ground probably wouldn't make a difference one way or another. I'd lay my deer meat out on it because it's froze. I might take a shirt off because you're going to work up a sweat. You're going to have to get some clothes off anyway. Maybe lay my deer meat on that. I'm right by a creek. I'm going to put that right there. And I'm not where it's hot. This water is not going to hurt my deer meat. I drink this water. I don't suggest anybody else does that kind of stuff, but if I'm thirsty, I'm going to drink it. Everybody else should boil it. It's also getting my meat cooled down, chilled. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. I've cooked with that water plenty of times and I've done a lot of other things with it, I reckon. Alright, get back to this deer. We're basically halfway done at this point, right? So I'm gonna take and clean him off a little bit. I'll put that in there. Make sure his pelt's laid out like that. Actually, I can do a few things before I do that. I'll go ahead and get this inside right here done before I get ahead of myself. We'll just work the back side of it. Okay. Pull him down here to me. Make sure my blanket's laid over. Flip him over. Okay. We're going to continue to do what we've been doing. Nothing more, nothing less. Once again, just try and cut the white stuff that connects the meat and the skin. Don't try and cut the meat off, because depending on how much of this critter you want to keep. Some people keep more, some people will make use of everything. And that's cool. Sometimes we do strip out the ribs and oh, look at here. Check that out. One of my buckshots. It's pretty cool. Souvenir. Alrighty. Now sometimes this might be parts of where you got to make stuff up as you go too. I mean, you got to improvise. You got to think about what you're doing, what you're getting into. Look at that. Let's see, can you see it? Lay it down. That's its full hide, ready to go, and left quite a bit of meat there. That's not good. If you was hungry, that'd be a lot of meat. What I say is, hunt like you're starving. I'm telling you. This might get messy. I shot him up pretty good right there. Yeah, it's all messed broke. Get that off that back strap. That's going to make it tough anyway, and you're going to use that for grind meat if you're taking it home. Some people do, some people don't. There's that centerpiece I was telling you about earlier. Same thing, right down the center, right down the side of the backbone. Make your incision right there on right where the ribs and all meet. Get that cleared up out of the way. Find where your back ham comes in. And start filleting away. Stay right next to the bone and trim it off. Now, there's a lot of uses for a lot of parts on this animal. If you're in a self-reliant survival situation, you're going to want to make sure you save every little piece of this you can. Look at that back strap. Here, let me show you that. That's pretty cool. That's good eating. That's the best eating right there, buddy. So, I'll tell you somebody that's got some good videos out there. Chinook Pilot. I don't know his name, but he's got some really good stuff out there. He shows you how to make tallow, or get your tallow, harvest your tallow, how to make candles and other things out of it. I'm not going to get into that. He's already covered it. So I would say check him out, and I'll see if I can't, when I upload this to YouTube. First of all, I hope I don't get kicked off with it, but when I upload it to YouTube, I'll see if I can't find his handle and put on the where I'm talking about it anyway. But I know you can find him at Survival Topics. You can find him there. Good videos anyway. He's real clear, he speaks real clear, real easy to understand. And very informative. Okay. Like I said, you got to feel around them bones. Find every piece of meat you can. Trim it off. Get him washed up a little bit. I know from cutting on him and everything, I got a lot of internal problems. So I'm not going to take the rib cage. I'm going to leave it. And so on. So we'll have to show you the internal parts. I'll kill a hog and we'll go through all the internal parts and stuff like that. I'm going to wrap this meat all up in this hide. I'm going to take my paracord bracelet off, tie it up, and I'm going to the house. Well, I got the old boy packaged up the best I could with the amount of paracord I had. I'm going to probably have a little trouble getting him back to the house, but the idea is just to roll the hide together, get you some holes where you can weave your line in and out to keep the meat inside of it for packing out. I do have my jacket that's got a big pack in the back, so I'll probably just set this inside this run. It took way too long, a lot longer than I thought. We'll work on something like that in a different video. But I'm going to go ahead and get him back to the house and get him finished processing. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps some people out for field dressing and things that they need to learn to get their animals out of the woods. This is a great way to do it. You can do any animal the same way. It doesn't really matter. Some are a little bit harder than others, but other than that, it can still get done. So I'll see you later. Happy hunting.